Okay, so I am back documenting my Dignicap journey. If you haven't heard, I was recently diagnosed with invasive ductal carcinoma, which is a type of breast cancer, and now I am going through my first round of chemo that will be tomorrow. I am going to show you my chemo bag, but the other thing and the real reason for this video is that I wanted to discuss Dignicap on black hair. Now, there's been mixed reviews about whether Dignicap works on African American hair or kinky hair in general, and there have been at least two YouTubers that I found, which I will link their videos somewhere below, who talked about their journey. One it worked for, one woman it worked for, and the other woman it did not work for. And I looked at their stories and I came up with my own idea of how I would like to use the Dignicap, which is kind of a mix of both of their reviews. So the one lady that it did not work for said, unfortunately, she ended up getting chemo. She wasn't able to, I believe, get her maybe the Dignicap in time or get her hair done in time, something of that nature. But she said if she ever did it again, she would make sure that she braided down her hair and she used gel instead of the conditioner that they tell you to use. And then the other woman said that she plaited her hair for every chemo treatment, and then she put the Dignicap on top of the plaits. And she had great results. She barely lost any hair. So for me, I decided to do what she did, except for doing plaits down. I have decided to do cornrows. Now, excuse me, right here, I do have leave out because I've been wearing U-part wigs. But what I'm going to do is I am going to put these two into cornrows for tomorrow, and then my whole head will be in cornrows by the time that I get the Dignicap. I will then wet the cornrows, and then you have to use a sulfate-free conditioner on top of wet hair for the Dignicap to work. It seems that the women who, and this goes across all races, the women who do successfully on Dignicap are the women that are able to get the Dignicap directly to their scalp. And so I think with cornrows, the Dignicap should be touching right on my scalp, which means that it should, in theory, not allow the chemo into my hair follicle and then save my hair. Now, according to Dignicap, I believe they say that they can save anywhere between, I think it's like 40 to 60% of hair. It could be more, it could be less. There are some women, even black women, who said they lost no hair. There was one woman who's on YouTube who has sister locks. She said she didn't lose not one lock. But again, like I said, there was another black woman who said that she lost all of her hair. So I think it is about the way, specifically for black hair, you manipulate your hair when you are wearing the Dignicap. So with that being said, tomorrow I will be wearing cornrows. Like I said, I'm the first person that I've found online that has done this. So this is my own personal experiment on myself. And if I lose my hair, I really don't care because, I kind of planned to lose my hair anyway. I actually cut it into a bob because at the time I didn't hear of Dignicap. And with that being said, that was another reason why I wanted to make these videos, is because I know a lot of other people just like me have never heard of Dignicap. I will tell you that Dignicap is very expensive. I am paying upwards of $350 a session. So that means, and by the way, my insurance does not cover it. So it's definitely not a cheap procedure. But if I find that it works, I will continue. And if it doesn't, then I'll stop and I don't have to pay. So it's like a win-win either way. So nevertheless, follow me on this journey with the cornrows and let's see how it does with the Dignicap. Until then. It's probably there. Okay, now grab it first. Right there. Perfect. Yeah. Okay. So this part, each of these, I'm going to take from you on the count of three. I'm going to take it from you, and I'm going to pull it really tight across your head. Okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's okay. Oh, is it? Yes. It's me, your boss. We will tap this little piece of pen. Good? Yes. Okay. That feels better. That feels really good. Okay. Fingers go through here. And you're just going to put it right on top of your head, okay? And then pull down. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Pull down, pull down, pull down. Yep. Perfect. Okay. Keep your fingers on it. Just like that. Let this one go. And then you can let this one go. Yep. All right. Then I'll get tighter. Okay? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to come behind you. I'm going to strap each of these on very tightly, okay? Okay. Sorry. Perfect. Yep. That looks great. Yay! First Dignicap down.
First Dignicap down.
Yes.